Hey y'all, hey, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for tuning in. I am headed to my local Walmart to go shop in order. Yeah, let's head to our local Walmart and go and spark. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. We are in the month of June, so I pray that everybody is embarking on their journey. We are halfway through the year, the 6 month, and just kind of refresh and renew and revive yourself so you can continue this year out strong, even though we might have obstacles that might get in the way, or just whatever. Just try to strive through it and keep going, keep pressing, keep moving. Just get it done by any means necessary, though it may be hard. But go at your own pace, and always ask God for clarity before you make a major move or whatever like that. But I pray new things, elevation. I pray that you guys are evolving and embracing whatever's been coming your way. But we're going to head in and shop this order. Last time I talked about purpose, and we all know that everybody has special gifts that God gives you. And embracing those gifts with clarity, it takes time. But we know each person has their own gift. You can't copy off of anyone else's gift. Yeah, you can get insight and you can get some motivation from somebody else, but typically your gift is your gift. That's what sets you apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ask God for clarity. You ask God to, give you a vision, eyes like His, so that you can see, that you can have discernment. I have a real monotone voice, so it's not a high peak or low. I have a real monotone voice. Some that's good for speaking, but like I was saying, your purpose is designed for you. Your gifts are designed for you. Just like the Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Mary J, all of them, they all sing, but it's different. Everybody sing different. Drake, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, they rap, but it's their own style of rapping. You know what I'm saying? So just because they all doing the same things, it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's their own special gift. And I just use that, as an example, quote unquote, layman's terms. But yeah, so last time I talked about purpose, and you truly have to tap into, who you are. You don't want to just be living and before you know it, that's it. You just living, you existing. You want to embrace life. You want to live life to the fullest. I mean, that's what we all should be doing. I think back to the situation with my mom and her having dementia at such a young age. And it's like her purpose, I don't know. It's it gets sketchy there because only she and God knows her purpose or whatever. That's another conversation for another day. I'm not going to get into that. So let's jump back into, like I said, we are in the month of June, and we halfway through the year, y'all, of 2025. Isn't that crazy? But evolving, we should be evolving. The older group, we should be, and that's gradually, getting to where, God has called us to be. He's developing our character. He is, you're changing over time, because the person you was last year, you're not that person today, hopefully, and if you do have some ill will toward someone or whatever, I mean, life is too short, to be having an enemy. Let's put that type of stuff aside, moving forward. Let's live your dream, do the best that you know how. We don't have to forget, but we do have to forgive, and we do know that forgiveness is for us. Oh, there go me complaining about how this spark order had me from one end of the store to the other. Forgive me, but yeah, that was a valid point. And then after we evolve, we develop, which we in the stage of developing our character. Then we elevate, and we do know that elevate is increasing who we are, studying the word a little bit more so we can understand and get clarity about it. We are obtaining and upgrading in this season. We're promoting ourselves. We taking on bigger challenges. Our role is bigger. And as he called you to a higher calling, your purpose get bigger, So there go promotion in life. There go an advancement in life. There go the upgrade. And, the upgrade in your faith, the upgrade in your strength, the upgrade in your prayer life doesn't necessarily have to be about money. Money would be an added plus. It would be nice. But we're talking about, life, And then we embrace who we are. We accept it. We start supporting and believing and passing that on to other people. Because remember, I told you guys that what you need to be sharing it with others. What good is it going to do for you to keep that knowledge to yourself? Like, I love people that share what they know, or if they have a special gift. Just because they have that special gift and they pass it to you, you can't mimic it because that's designed for them, right? So, like I said, I tap into a lot of things. I do the spark every once in a while. I do work full time, and he hasn't gave me clarity to say, oh, I'm gonna, leave my job or whatever like that. I'm praying on that, and he hears my prayers, but in due time. But I'm right now I'm evolving, I'm elevating, and I'm embracing. And that's the 3 words that, we're going to use in this season. Like I said, if you know something, share it. Your knowledge, share your wisdom. It makes no sense for you to keep it for yourself, like I was saying. I do some light housekeeping for a couple of people. And if I can't make it, I might pass it on to, one of my other coworkers or whatever. And every now and again, I'll go sit with someone, companion care, outside of my full-time job. I just like helping people. You know, I it's challenging for me to help someone, that can't help themselves. And, that's not for everybody. But I like to that's that's what I like to do. It's not easy, to work a full-time job and three part-time jobs, or three little gigs or whatever, but that's what I have to do for now, and I'm okay with that, because like I mentioned, we evolving, we elevating, and we embracing the life that God has designed for us, for you, for anybody that's listening. You have to embrace the life that He designed for you. There's no sense in fighting, getting out of character. Now, you can get frustrated, but you got to take that to God in prayer. But yeah, just park this order and go and drop it off. And thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for riding along with me. I appreciate the love and the support. I'll see you guys next time. Remember to evolve even more. Wait patiently on your elevation and embrace your new journey. We are halfway through the year, and things will get better. Thanks. Bye. Have a good day.